of where we really try to curate the best of the best in a lot of different categories. As that little promo shows, I like to shop. Like a lot. Like a lot. And I like to shop for everything, so we try to find a few of my favorite things, certainly a few of my favorite people. That's you. We can't do these shows without you. We are Facebooking Live. So here's a couple of my picks coming up in the next 2 hours. Now, of course, we have our today's special that I'm in love with. My girl, Lori Leland, is gonna give you all the details in just a few moments. Okay, Vonabelle Sherman, who is one of our health and wellness experts here at HSN, she knows anything that she puts on the air, I end up buying. First and foremost, this is Sharper Image, but here's the big deal. Do you have your own private summer, whether you're indoors or outdoors? This is a personal, portable air cooler. Now let me say this again. It's not a fan. I even have one of those little fans that I wear at the amusement park, but basically it's blowing hot air all around. This has a removable ice pack, and you can add your own ice to it. It chills the air. Do you know it can chill the air almost down to like the mid-50s? That's like a perfect day for me. So it's from Sharper Image. Basically, it's a personal portable air conditioner. Oh, and do you see what they did? They actually graduated the design where it fits in the cup holders. Genius, genius, genius. It is sold out every single time that we've had it here at HSN. Definitely, I recommend pre-ordering on that. And then, something I'm not supposed to have. I'm serious. I never get to work with my friend Chelsea Scott. She is the amazing beauty spy. She travels the world over. You know what? I don't even know if they're gonna let me reveal the price. Around the world. My producer Rick is, I don't know. We're all a little afraid of you today. But essences are probably the most effective, powerful way to get immediate skin and anti-aging benefits. Let me say that again. So you're saying, oh, because a lot of people email me, what skincare do I use? What serum do I use? Listen, the big thing for me has always been cleanse and sunscreen, and I love serums. I really don't layer a lot of creams. I must have been ahead of the curve because this, my friends, is an essence. Do you know what's more powerful than a serum? And that's why I say you're going to get immediate, effective, anti-aging, skin-loving benefits immediately. And best of all, the consistency, it's almost like, well, you know what, stick around. I'll show you that with Chelsea Scott next hour. And then, boy, all my girlfriends that I've been missing, do you know we have the Tooth Fairy? We have the first airing this year of the amazing Power Boost. Now, let me tell you what this is. Not only is Dr. Jennifer Jablow referred to as a Tooth Fairy, she's been on every major talk show, Dr. Oz, I mean, you name it. Do you realize this is a professional whitening system that you use it every day? It will turn whatever toothpaste you're using, hopefully you're using hers because there are no bad ingredients in anything that Dr. Jablow does. It turns your toothpaste into a professional dentist whitening system. Now I know you're saying, oh, I use a whitening paste. That is not whitening your teeth from the inside out. Just telling you right now. Plus, it's probably not so good for your enamel, and that's stuff that doesn't come back. So Dr. Jennifer Jablow is coming up. It is a buy one, get one free, by the way, and it is not on auto ship. So you're definitely going to want to do it, but you're definitely going to want to do more than one. So let's get things started, and we're gonna kick things off with a bang, certainly with Father's Day around the corner, or because we've all been social distancing. Maybe you're reliving family memories or missing family. Well, how about if we could preserve them forever? Our best buy of the day.
10 years ago, we started Legacy Box. If you're like us, you have a box of old videotapes, film reels, and photos just degrading away in your closet. Legacy Box saves these memories by professionally digitizing them on DVD, thumb drive, or the cloud. It's easy. Load Legacy Box with your media, and you get back your originals and new digitized copies. Legacy Box is simple and safe with over 500,000 satisfied customers. Preserve your memories today.
Well, Well, again, welcome into HSN. I'm Shannon. This is a show, TGIF. We do it every Friday where we're in the house, we're in your house. And yeah, you've been in your house and you're probably missing family and friends like I am. But what if we could capture and preserve those memories and protect them for forever? Well, that's what our today's special is. When we talk about preserving anything and everything, whether it's your VHS tapes or your slides or your photos, this is a company that has been putting America to work for over 10 years, hundreds of thousands of satisfied customers. In fact, if you go to anywhere on the internet, you've seen them on all the major talk shows. What's interesting is it's almost like doing an Andrew Lessman show. Their reviews read like love letters. Best customer service. Love, love, love the service. You know, the only thing that is recurrent on the reviews that I was reading online, both here and elsewhere, is people always say, I wish I would have got the bigger package. So what are we talking about? Take your family memories. That's what I'm doing. I went through my shoebox, and I don't care if it's photos, if it's videos, if it's slides. That's my grandpa. My grandpa has actually, he passed in 2007. So this is a very, special Father's Day memory for me. That's my dad on the other side. And honestly, you cannot put a price on the family memories. So what you do is what I'm doing. You put whatever you got in the box. In the box. You send it off to them. By the way, they are paying for even what I would call VIP shipping. So let me show you the value and then I'll break it down because you can choose whatever size you want. And remember, here's the only mistake that you can make. Don't watch this show and say, oh gosh, well, I have 5 slides and I have 4 photos. Just do it because they don't penalize you. You could give this for Christmas. I putzed around. I didn't get my box off in time for this airing. So don't haggle, don't hassle, don't worry. But trust me when I say bigger is better. At Legacy, thank you, Prince, we can stay there for just a moment. The 38 piece, which is what most people are doing, is almost $1,000. The thumb drive, the digital drive or download, what I call the prestige shipping package, it's basically almost $1,200. It is 70% off of retail, almost 70% off of retail. We are going to pay to send it to you. There's a 30-day return policy, but once more, I remind you, whether it's photos, whether it's slides, whether it's memories. In fact, I got to tell you, I don't even know where the negative is for any of these photos. The worst thing that you can do today is by not grabbing it. So I don't care. These are actually photos, I want to say from 2001. I mean, so this photo is almost 20 years old. But the problem with that is they are degrading as we speak. Please do not wait. You read those Legacy reviews, they read like love letters. Now, you can choose, what I would call more of the introductory sizes, but trust me, you've got more stuff than you even realize. So once more, almost 70% off retail. It is this show and one more chance, and that is it. So the 2-piece, 8-piece, 18-piece, and 38-piece. Now again, I don't want you to agonize, well, how many of this and how many of that? Just get it. There's a 30-day return policy, and here's the other thing about this. Not only are you putting America to work, they are based out of Tennessee. Again, a homegrown company. They treat you with love, they treat your memories with respect, and they treat you like family. In fact, you realize, and we got a little still, and then I'm gonna introduce Lori Leland, and this is an abbreviated presentation, so I gotta get to her, that you can talk to, again, we say putting America to work, homegrown company, American success story. They treat your memories like you treat your memories. Only the difference is, unlike me, and unlike even my good friend Lori Leland, we all have good intentions. We all say, the coulda, woulda, shoulda, someday I'm gonna get those transferred. And Lori, at the end of the day, you know how close, we're both so close to our family. I know you've been telling stories about your grandmother. I can't start telling stories about my grandmother or I'll start to cry because my niece and nephew, by the way, Hunter, hello, his birthday was Tuesday. They're having the birthday party now. Hunter never got to meet my grandpa. Hunter never got to meet my grandma. And when I say you can never get time back, you can, but only if you do our today's special, right?
Yeah, you are so right. And please don't make me ugly cry like I've been doing all day long. I got my memories back from Legacy Box, and I have really been emotional about it because it's been so exciting to kind of relive everything. And here's what Legacy Box is. And you said it so beautifully and succinctly, Shannon. This is a very simple and easy mail-in service where you put your memories in the box, you send it off safely via UPS to the Legacy Box campus, which is over 55,000 square feet, as you mentioned, in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I love that they're putting over 200 hardworking Americans to work to hand digitize your memories. They're all highly trained. They're specialists. They're following the CDC guidelines, so everything is completely safe. And then what they do is they return everything to you, but they also send back to you all of your memories on this USB drive. And you're even getting that digital download link. So what that means for you is that you can pop this into any computer, and now instantly all of your memories will come up. You can start sharing them, posting them on social media. You can start going through them on your computer, save them to the cloud service so you can access them from anywhere, whatever you want to do. And Shannon, before you even get your memories back in the box, because of course you get all of your originals, you're going to have access to that digital download link where you can click on it and you can start enjoying those memories with your entire family. You can start sharing them right away. So this is absolutely brilliant. You said it perfectly. We've all had the best of intentions over the years. We're looking at these various formats thinking, I have no way to play this. I haven't had a projector in my lifetime, so I have absolutely no idea how I would ever even play this and see what was on it. I don't have a VCR anymore, right? And VCRs aren't being manufactured. On average, Americans have about 10 VHS tapes. And real quick, I just want to run you through what Legacy Box will be able to digitize for you. It's just about everything you have in your entire household. Simply put it in the box, and they take care of everything for you. So VHS tapes, VHS-C, we've got the high 8 video as well, the Betamax also, the micro MV, whatever that is, the 8 and 16 millimeter films. Like I said, you don't have to be able to recognize what these formats are or what they even look like. You simply put them in the box, and the team at Legacy Box is going to take excellent care of them and return everything to you digitized so that you have complete total white glove service here. And again, here are some of the formats: the mini DV, the VHS-C, the Betamax. I don't even know what some of those are. But the point is, now you have basically professional organizers who are going to help you organize your home because you don't have to hold on to the clutter anymore. And just imagine what some of those hidden treasures are going to be. Shannon, one of the tapes that we sent in, one of these little reels, was my mom and dad's honeymoon. 55 years ago. When I tell you my mom, I hope you're watching. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. My mom looked like a fashion model, in my humble opinion, in that beautiful purple swimsuit. And my dad was like a stud muffin. I couldn't believe it, how young they were. And to show this to my son, who's now 5 years old, and to relive these memories of people, their parents are no longer with us, unfortunately. And you tell the story about, it pulls at my heartstrings when you talk about your grandparents. My grandmother was a few months away from meeting Landon. He was born a couple months after one of my beloved grandmothers passed away. And I always regretted the fact that they never got to meet. I'm going to try so hard not to cry. But now, through videos, being able to see her face. There is a slide that I'll show you in just a little bit where she's holding me as a baby and looking into my eyes. I feel like my son now is going to have a real sense of who she is, and I really owe it all to Legacy Box because, girl, I would have never gotten around to doing this myself. I wouldn't have been able to buy the equipment, and I wouldn't have been able to find the time, and now it's done. It's a relief. I can check it off my list. I can enjoy these memories, and now you don't worry about these degrading one more day because, like you said, they're falling apart by the second. These weren't meant to last. VHS tapes, especially 15 to 20-year lifespan. So if you haven't done something already, please take steps and do it now because you don't want those memories to be gone forever.
It's absolutely true. In fact, I brought in some of my family memories because I'm going to be doing what you're going to be doing, meaning I'm going to trust, you can trust your family memories to Legacy. In fact, you can probably see, and I'm really careful with my pictures, but this is my mom's mom. There's my Grandma Anderson. I think a lot of our viewers who have been with me almost 25 years, we always remember talking about little Nori, my grandpa and Grandma Smith, and then me with my grandpa at my brother Ryan's graduation. Ryan turned 40 this last year, and so if that puts it in perspective in terms of how old these photos are, you can see they've already started, the color has already started to migrate. And the big thing is, First of all, you need this. That's number one. Secondly, you need, bigger is better. Bigger is better. Listen, had I known that the COVID-15 were coming, I would have only bought stretch pants. Bigger is better. You can never put more poundage in a smaller size jeans. So you got more than you even realize. And by the way, you can share this as well. In fact, Laura, you're gonna get a kick out of this. One of our favorite people, Wolfgang Puck, look at, this is a restaurant that is actually closing down. And I have a picture from the first year that it opened, me with Chris Pont, the head chef, and Wolfgang Puck. Now,
Aww.
First of all, look at how young Wolfgang looks. Me, I don't know what I was a terror even then. So, but the whole idea is you could get the 38 piece, and then I can promise you that I promise you have memories to fill it up. But you could say to family, you could say to friends, hey, I've got this, I'm digitizing. Whole idea is, Lori knows I'm trying to go through my house, I'm trying to get my world better organized. This is the purchase of no regrets. When I said earlier, we all have those coulda, woulda, shoulda. This is a no regrets moment. I can tell you for a fact, and I'm not trying to be maudlin about this, whether it is a death in the family or whether it's a situation like we're all dealing with across the globe right now where I can't see my family. I'm on vacation next week, and it's probably gonna be 7 or 8 months before I physically, get to, wrap my arms around my little niece and nephew and my dad. We're all getting older. This is the one thing I can tell you. We offer a lot of great products here at HSN, but this is something you should do now, because the last thing that I want you to have, and Lori, I know you've had it, I've had it, is one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda moments where I had water damage in my house a couple of years ago when we all had to evacuate for Hurricane Irma. I think we all think that we have more time, on this earth, and that we have, more time to, I'm gonna make a copy of that photo and make sure my sister has one. Today, you're watching tonight and today for a reason. I do believe things are guided, and there is only one more chance to get this. And Lori, isn't it true? We actually have more people who grab this after it's on the air than when it's on the air, because people think about it, which I get, but you should not wait, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. This is a today's special. So, our pricing expires at midnight. You can get it now, and you can actually fill the box at your leisure. There's no deadline. Get this to Dad for Father's Day, and just let him know that you're going to be getting everything digitized. All you do is put it in the box, send it. The turnaround time is nice and quick. Now, real quick, I just want to be able to explain to you exactly what constitutes a piece, okay? So one of these reel films, one piece, okay? One of your VHS tapes, also one piece. So this is gonna be one piece, okay? And then your pictures are gonna be 25 equal one piece. Your slides, 25 equals one piece. And your negatives, 25 equals one piece. So if that helps you make your decision, if you wanna tip your toe and try that 2-piece size, but you'll have more than you think you have. That's what I found in my experience. I went for 2 of the 38-piece chunks. Not because I thought I had that much initially. I came back for the second one because I had about 1,000 slides by the time my mom brought all of her stuff over. But like you said, Shannon, I mean, what an amazing opportunity to be able to get these photographs, get these videos all perfectly digitized, because you're right, anything could happen at any moment. And don't you want to know that these are taken care of for future generations? Don't you want to know that you can throw away all of this clutter because it is degrading by the second? You don't need it anymore. Once it's digital, you can streamline your household and enjoy these memories as a family together. It's so much fun to sit and watch it all. It really is.
HSN exclusive prints. I don't know if we have time to show that if purchased separately one more time, but guys, it is almost 70% off. And trust me, because I Googled the world. I was surfing just like you were surfing, and it is almost 70% off. Legacy is doing that only for today. This is their only today special for the year. I hope you try it. I know once you get it at home, you're gonna want to, kiss our whole face. Seriously, please do not wait with this. Lori, it's so true. It's one of those items you don't get it until you get it, but you never regret it, right?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Do it now. Pat yourself on the back for taking the leap and just getting it taken care of. Your children, your grandchildren, they will all thank you. And what a wonderful way to have the pros do it, the experts. So there's no legwork. I love that it's concierge white glove service. That's what I love. Things that are easy.
Amen. Well, you always make my job easy. Thank you, Miss Lori. Great to have you along.
Love you.
Love you back, honey. All right, Lori will be back with that final airing in the 11 o'clock hour. Hey, we also have the Deluxe Concierge collection. In case you missed it, these are little, what's the best way to enhance or protect your mattress? Now, we do have a great mattress today special coming up at 12 midnight, but do you know this is water and stain repellent? They're like little hand-stuffed clouds that can actually improve the quality of your sleep. That is HSN exclusive, any size in that price, by the way, and that is only as long as supplies last. And then for almost 25 years here at HSN, I started having a personal summer before it was even age appropriate. I've always joked, if God could make the great outdoors air conditioned, that's my vision of nirvana or of heaven. Sharper Image just did. I'm serious about this. This is not just a fan. This is a personal portable air conditioner. I have one of those little fans that I wear around a lanyard at the theme park, and it's fine, but all it's doing is blowing hot air around. The key to this is there's a little insert, and by the way, it's sized so that you can fit it in your cup holder in your car. You freeze the little insert, you put it in this. This is a double-walled insulation, just like your fine insulated beverage coolers, the Yeti, Bomnables, all those guys. And you can add extra ice as well. And then it cools the air. So it's cool. It's actually, well, I would consider it cold air, especially the heat in Florida. Do you know, like in the mid-50s, I'll take it all the way down to like the mid-50s or so. Honestly, it is brilliant. I've never gotten to air it. It is sold out every single time that it's been here at HSN. So that's coming up next hour. Plus, we're gonna have the Beauty Spy, and we're gonna bring the Tooth Fairy to you. We've got Dr. Jennifer Jablow, first airing this year on a Power Duo, buy one, get one free. It turns whatever toothpaste you're using into a professional whitening system. Now, the toothpaste you're using does not do that. This whitens professional grade from the inside out. Well, she's always the ultimate professional, and I love having Ellen Bunner here, especially as part of my In the House show. And thank you again if you are channel surfing at HSN. So Ellen, I know time is short. We never have enough time, but we kind of buried the lead because that flex pay is basically the extra pillowcases. Normally, we say on a sheet set, you get a flat sheet, you get a fitted sheet. Oh yeah, you get 2 pillowcases. And then we give you an item number, but you want extra pillowcases because we all have more pillows. Guess what? We are bundling in the bonus pillows for you as we speak. So you get the set of extra pillowcases, all for a flex pay of less than $20 on your credit card. Hardest thing you're gonna have to do is pick your color of choice. It is 1,200 thread count. It's exclusive Concierge. Ellen, I love the color palette here. How are you, my beautiful friend?
I'm great. Great to see you. Thanks for having me. And I'm so excited about these. I love these colors that you're seeing there. I'm featuring the light blue on my bed. Shannon, I think you have the lavender, which is so pretty. 4 pillowcases, 2 with your twin. This is a big deal because it's any size bed that you have, we're going to throw in those extra pillowcases. And typically at 1,200 thread count, you could spend $20, $25 just on those extra pillowcases. We rarely do it. It's always when I buy my sheets. It's a great time because it gives you those extra pillowcases to play with, or if you have lots of pillows on your bed like I do, it's perfect for that. Should we go back and do colors first, and then we'll talk about what's so special about this fabric?
You read my mind. So I guess I'm having a lilac moment with my purple sweater tonight. You know, lilac is one of my favorite colors. That actually, memories with the Legacy box, that was one of my grandma's favorite colors. This is an optic white too. There's no like creaminess to that. That's bright white, correct?
Yes, beautiful and perfect in this thread count and this fabric.
Perfect. Then we're calling this light blue in the system, correct, Rick? I think this is the light blue, because then, Ellen, this would be the aqua, right? That has more, how would you, like more, is that like more of a sea glass? How would you describe that?
Yes, definitely more of a sea glass, more of a Caribbean type blue. I love it mixed with the light blue, and I love the next color. Actually, that's what I'm wearing tonight, is that kind of that soft coral or blush color.
Nice. We're calling it blush in the system. Blush is very limited, by the way. And then the tan is really like kind of a classic, would you say like a chino tan, you know, like that real
Yes.
nice color saturation.
And perfect neutral. And I think that looks great with that blush. And then the last one is gray. And it's a silvery gray, like a light gray. These are, it was so funny when you guys introduced me, I heard Rick is producing today. And Rick, these are patterned after the sheets that we did a few years ago that Rick loved. As this is because what we did with this set is it's a 1200 thread count. So meaning if you were to look at a tiny square inch of the fabric, you would see 1,200 individual threads there, woven super tightly together. But what's different about this is a combination, 52% cotton, 48% microfiber. We do that so that you get the breathability and the softness, the moisture wicking capabilities of the cotton, but then you've also got that easy care addition of the microfiber. So these are fade resistant, shrink resistant. They're not going to be as heavy as if they were 100% cotton at this level of thread count. So lighter weight, silkier feel, wrinkle resistant, really just more laundry friendly, and they feel so smooth and so soft, and I really love the weight of these, Shannon.
And you will too. And now what's so interesting is, I think we've got a full or a queen size dressed out on the bed, and it's interesting, I defer to my legally approved information.
Yes.
We don't even have like all the pillowcases you get with this size. So on
you're only showing two.
Right,
yeah,
we're only showing two. You're getting four. So what's weird is, so I actually thought, oh, maybe I made a boo-boo, and then I saw it in the graphics, and no, so my first card is for the twin size. By the way, we don't charge you a la carte. So this is the day, if you are new to HSN, put your toe in the water, whether you're gonna supersize on the mattress today's special that we have tonight at midnight. You know we love the idea of getting a king or a California king, but boy, oh boy, put a 1 in front of that $59 price, they charge you. And by the way, we even charge you for the extra pillowcases. But on the twin, you get 2 pillowcases, because normally you'd get 1. If you're doing any of our other sizes, again, we are not upcharging you on the bigger sizes. There is a 30-day return policy. That flex pay, 3 flexible payments with a 30-day return policy, is actually less than we would charge you for the extra pillowcases, because on anything past the twin size, you're getting a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 4 pillowcases on anything beyond that twin size. So, Ellen, I gotta tell you, it's so funny because my producer Rick was in my ear. He's like, oh, these are the really good ones, because it's the best of all worlds. First of all, if I didn't wrinkle, it would be wonderful.
Right.
But you know,
right.
I do favor the natural fabrics. So it's the best of all worlds. But boy, oh boy, the bonus of getting those extra pillowcases is a big, big deal, because even here at HSN, we generally charge about, like you said, about $20, $25 for those, correct?
Exactly. So it's rare that we include them all together. I also want to show you, this has a deep pocket. I know we have the Super Loft coming up. It's been doing so well for us. I'm glad we added it to the show tonight. This is going to accommodate 18 inches of mattress. You can see I'm going to pull it up there, whether you have a topper, a feather bed, or fiber bed, a thick mattress, an adjustable mattress. The elastic goes all the way around. So it's a great fit. I sell a lot of sheets, and I was thinking about, I know it can get confusing, so I want to touch on a couple things with these. High thread count, so better durability, a little weightier than most of your sheets, but because of the mix of fabrics here, not too heavy. Shannon, I've been steaming and ironing a lot of sheets on my bed, so they look great for you guys on television. I don't typically do that at home. I have to tell you, these were the easiest to get that beautiful sheen and wrinkle-resistant look of any sheets that I've been doing since I've been airing from my home. So if that's important to you, and I know for me, I love cotton, but I don't like them to be a wrinkled mess. These are going to be more wrinkle resistant because of that blended fabric. And blends today are so different than they used to be. This is so soft and supple. And what do you think of the weight, Shannon? Because you and I have sold a lot of sheets together. What do you think?
This is in Shannon's wheelhouse for sure. Because and it's a different fabrication story to tell, but it's funny because we're talking a lot about family memories, and I call them the grandma sheets. You know, my grandma had like percale, that kind of weight sheet that had that sort of body to it. This is as the kids say on the gram, a level up, extra. You know, we're leveling you up. It is extra, meaning extra pillowcases that we're not charging you for. But Ellen, I'm with you. Listen, I was the inventor of my own private summer. That's why you got to get that Sharper Image portable air conditioner. But I do like the body or the structure of a sheet, not a heavy sheet. So normally if I were going to move into a 1200 thread count sheet, I gotta be honest, that would be a little too heavy for me. But I think it's the Goldilocks fabrication of this that really gives me the structure, but the suppleness, the softness, and doggone it, the wrinkle-free and wearability of this.
Definitely, and the colors. This is going to hold your colors better. It's going to take color better. It's more fade resistant. I would recommend, this blue, light blue is really pretty with the aqua or the gray. The white would be gorgeous. If you like white sheets, this would be a great white sheet set because you have that little extra density, so you're not going to see through them. These also have more of a crisp hand, going back to what you said, Shannon, about that grandmother's type of sheet. This is going to feel that way. And because the microfibers blended with a cotton fiber, those microfibers are lighter. So the combination of the two is really going to give you that perfect medium in terms of weight. The other colors I want to highlight is that blush and that taupe together is nice. A really great, if you have a lot of neutrals at home, that's a great way to pop some color in there. I also love the cool tones like the blues, the white, the aqua, even that lilac that you have with the gray. Like if you're doing more cool tones or modern tones, remember it's rare that we do the extra pillowcases. It's very rare we do this high of a thread count. So added softness, added durability, and 4 pillowcases. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Even the king size, like my bed, I have king size. It's going to give you 2 extra king size pillowcases. I don't know if you've priced those lately, but they're expensive, right? So you're getting 4 of these biggies in the set. You
are indeed, and just be aware, normally the extra pillowcases would be more than a flex pay here at HSN. Deliver these across the miles. In fact, Cynthia, I'm going to untuck the bed a little bit. Is that okay? Just because I wanted you to kind of see that weight in the studio. Now, by weight, I don't mean weight, but when we say a perfect blend, this has a great structure to it. So think of the crispness. It actually reminds me when you go to a really high-end hotel. Ellen, would you say that's a fair analogy? You know how when you go to a high-end luxury hotel, it's kind of that weight that they put on those really expensive bed linens?
Right, and I also think, this is an affordable way to get that high luxury thread count into your home. It's also an affordable way to give you that more wrinkle resistance. You're still getting that natural fiber you love, or the cotton, the breathability, the softness, but you're getting that easy care element of the microfiber woven in. So 1,200 threads per square inch means every time you launder these, that weave's going to get tighter. These are going to get better. They're going to last you for years. They are quality.
They are indeed. Well, Ellen is going to stick around. They had a late breaking addition to my show. Okay, you can probably see me trying to struggle with the bed here, but if you've ever struggled with your bed, every week during In the House, I will have a home hack. And this week, it has to do with sheets. So if you struggle like I or my producer Rick did, you know what? I even taught him something, and he's smarter than me. That tag has a purpose. Hi, I'm Shannon, and here's your quick tip. Did you know that your bed or your sheets have their very own GPS? Well, if you struggle with making your bed like I do, look for the tag. It's the telltale on which corner goes on the right-hand side. So right and tight, always made right. Indeed, more tips to come. So as always, I hope you can find me on the gram, Shannon Smith on HSN, whether it's Instagram or Facebook. It's always nice to meet and greet you. I've been here almost 25 years, so you really do become family. And this is something that we do every Friday night. We're in the house, and certainly I'm privileged that you invite me into your house. Well, we always try to provide a lot of beauty. Certainly our sheets are beautiful, but boy, oh boy, there is nothing more telling about how you take care of yourself than really your smile. And this is the first airing this year. Now it's a buy one, get one free. It's a buy one, get one. Here's the other thing. There is no other product like this in the world. It is literally like rocket fuel. Dr. Jennifer Jablow, who's known as the Tooth Fairy, you've seen her in Dr. Oz and Good Morning America, like all the big talk shows, the late night talk show hosts use her products. This turns whatever toothpaste you're using, I'm serious, whatever toothpaste you're using into a professional whitening system, but unlike those strips. And you know, I'm telling you right now, if you've got a whitening paste that you're using at right home, it's not professional grade. It's probably eroding your enamel, and it's not whitening your teeth from the inside out. This does. So it's only as long as supplies last. We've got that, but more with Ellen in your house.
There is nothing quite like shopping with a friend.
So pull up a chair and shop with us.
We'll be dishing the scoop on what's hot.
Catch you up on what you've missed.
And share some of our favorite discoveries.
Come shop with us every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Food has always been my passion. But the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
I'm on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me every Saturday at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. I'm Shannon. This is HSN, and I love being with you, but I especially love, well, I love shopping. If you see me on the air, you've probably seen me do it while I'm on the air. And I shop for a little bit of everything. So every week we try to give you a little home hack. Hopefully you can go to my Facebook and you'll see more tips in beauty and house and home and cooking for sure. I've got a cooking item next hour. Well, it doesn't matter whether you're cooking, eating, studying, snacking, drinking that adult beverage of choice, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, whatever it might be. This was a late-breaking addition to my show, and yes, it's pretty to look at. In fact, if you were channel surf, you might go, oh wow, they're selling a mattress. It almost looks like that. Concierge Collection, which is exclusive here at HSN, reinvented the mattress pad. Super Loft. In terms of what we offer, you know how that car company does a good, better, best, like a 3 series, a 5 series, a 7 series? This is our Rolls Royce. This is the Deluxe. This is the best of the best of the best of the best. These are individual hand-tufted comfort squares that not only augment the comfort or revitalize, reinvigorate, just make your mattress better, protect a new mattress if you're getting our Lucid mattress coming up at 12 midnight, but they also protect it with stain and water resistance. Any size, any size. We are not upcharging you. 577-333. At this point, though, it is only as long as supplies last. My dear friend Ellen Bunner is still with us, Skyping from home. Ellen, you know, there are mattress pads, and then there's Concierge Collection, and to be more particular, there's Super Loft. And this is the best of the best. It's the best of everything that we do, isn't it?
It is. Super Loft's our #1 seller. And if you know Concierge Collection, we do mattress pads, I think, better than anyone in the industry. We have all different types. But over 10 years ago, Super Loft changed the mattress pad industry by saying, you don't just need that little thin layer or sheet. You can actually add softness and loft as well as protection and a great fit and washability to your mattress. So if you look at this, it's going to be about 3 inches of loft this is going to add to your mattress. I want to point out this version, because if you go to our website, we have lots of different versions of Super Loft. This version is our most affordable super loft. And you're seeing it here on my bed and a California King. We go all the way from twin to California King, same price, any size. I would say this is the most affordable way to protect and change the feel and comfort level of any mattress in your home. The quickest, easiest way.
I mean,
and definitely the most affordable.
It is. Hey, Ellen, I'm just going to do a quick quantity update. You see the sheets in the corner of your screen. You do need to select those now. Rick, you said I think the blush is almost gone. So the blush is almost gone. And California King is almost gone in any one of those colors. Speaking of California King and size and fit, Ellen, I know you'll talk about the stain and water resistance, but here, this is part of the secret, the keys to the kingdom. And there is not a day that goes by that I thank you and Superloft for doing this ingenious, this extended shower cap design. Again, wish my waistbands were made out of this. It'd be very helpful. But you guys are very thoughtful in the design of both the comfort and the fit and the hand the hand stuffing. There's not a single detail. I mean, the devil's in the details, as they say, and you guys thought of everything.
Definitely, and I love your shot there showing all that depth of that pocket, 18-inch accommodation, lots of stretch and give, elastic all the way around. So even if you're putting on a thinner mattress, and Shannon, I'd love it if you could show what's underneath, because a lot of these mattress pads have paper underneath, or they have like plastic under there, and so you can see right there it's soft microfiber, so just the same fabric you're getting on the top. And then when you come back to me, I'm going to show you why that's so important, because this is actually stain and water repellent. So if you have an accident or a spill, it's actually going to bead up on the surface of the fabric. So it's not going to get through to that mattress. So this is a great way to protect a mattress, to protect that bed, that big investment. And, you know, it could be a spill or an accident, or it could be perspiration and moisture. And the other thing I like to show you is what's different about this is that bounce back, because these are hand stuffed with a hypoallergenic fiber fill, and it really gives you that little pillow resiliency, almost like a hug when you climb into bed. So when you are climbing into maybe a memory foam mattress, or maybe it's a pillow top, maybe it's not as comfortable as it used to be, this is a great way to revitalize, rejuvenate. I love the shot there. It's like individual little pillow pockets that don't shift or bunch, that fit every curve of your body.
They really do. And remember, any size. We are not upcharging you on the bigger sizes. Here's something else that you could do, and I apologize. There's a lot of stuff going on before the show. So we are doing a special HSN credit card apply and buy promotion right now. So once you are approved, you can actually take $40 off that first purchase. Now, as Ellen already said, this is already the most affordable Superloft, and that is the best in class on any of our mattress pads or any of our Superloft category, but you could take $40 off that first purchase. That would make it less than the cost of a pillow to get home. And Ellen, we always mention the pillows, but you know, you think about the square footage that this enhances and protects and makes your sleep better, makes it prettier, makes those sheets that people are buying, it makes them look like a magazine. There are so many reasons to get this, not the least of which is the bang for the buck, because it's covering every little square part of your body to protect that old mattress, but to make whatever you got better.
Right, and I always say you can't launder your mattress. This is the easiest way to add comfort and support. Most of your mattress pads have a little thin layer of batting. It's about 12 ounces of fill per square yard. Superloft is hand stuffed with a loose fiber fill, like little clouds. Each pocket, this has 20 ounces of fill per square yard, so almost double the industry standard for a mattress pad. It's worth the investment. It will change. Even if you're putting it on a fold-out sofa or an air mattress, this is going to fit. It's going to make it more comfortable. You machine wash, tumble dry it. You owe it to yourself and your sleep. And I have to say, Shannon, I loved your hat. That was great.
Thank you.
It was brilliant.
I was channeling you when I was doing my research.
I loved it.
Well, Ellen, I love you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Always good to see you. Thank you, Ellen. All right, don't hang up. Remember, it is last call on many of the, especially on the bigger sizes on that mattress pad. We also still have those sheets, but if you want the blush, then call back. Okay, when is an oven more than an oven when it can convection and bake and toast, oh my, and more.
What happens every night at midnight? We launch our very best value of the day.
Definitely the Today Special always got me excited because it's always at a great value.
I definitely watch for the Today Special at midnight. Whether or not I need it, just want it.
And this is the one that you've been waiting for.
The Today Special is very tempting to shop.
I'd pop in online just about every day.
I know it's a good value. It's our top selling Today Special ever.
It gives me that extra push, you know, it's a no-brainer.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, happy Friday, everyone. I'm Shannon. This is HSN, and thank you so much for spending some time with us. I love being with you. I love being in your house, and we're going to make your house a little bit better, whether it's home or fitness or beauty. I try to do a hack every week. Look for me on HSN's Facebook or Shannon Smith on HSN Instagram. In the meantime, if I'm not here, yes, I'm in the house, but more than likely, I'm in the kitchen. That is the heartbeat of my home. And if it's the heartbeat of your home, but you want to bake like the bakeries, did you do the COVID-15, the COVID-20? I mean, they're all saying that everybody's doing COVID baking, even if you weren't. I have friends who could burn water and they're even baking. So whether it's baking, which is where convection technology came from, or whether it's just a smart oven, I'm telling you, once you get this, you will never look back. First and foremost, it's from Elite. They are leaders in technology. This is the hottest design. If you do a little search on how people are remodeling their kitchens, the French door design is genius. But here's what makes this really, really smart. And I wish we had one on, but you're gonna meet Marc Gill in just a second. Not only does it have that unique French door design, it is a rotisserie. So you're getting the rotisserie skewer, you're getting the remover, you're getting this oversized baking tray. Now I'm gonna give you dimensions here in just a second, but yes, 2 full-size pizzas will fit in this. Yes, your full-size turkey. Yes, your full-size lasagna pan. Yes, your full-size bundt pan will fit in this. And not only is it a genius design, but it has, let me just show you on the side, and then I'll introduce you to Marc. I'm sorry about this, Marc. But if you take a look at these controls, this is also what's really unusual. You can convection, you can broil, you can slow cook, you can bake, you can toast. But do you see this? There are separate controls for the upper and lower heating elements, which I gotta be honest, I spent thousands of dollars on my oven and that does not do. And then your center knob controls your convection. So it is everything in one. Well, I consider him to be the ultimate multitasker in the kitchen. The one, the only, the famous, or should I say infamous Marc Gill is Skyping from home. Marc, how are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to our kitchen, Shannon. Hey, listen, you know, we got, it's that much time today, so let's hop right into it. Come here, you said it. There is nothing this oven won't do, so let's dive right into it, and let's talk about speed baking. Now, listen, unlike its little big brother to my left here, I'm not heating up 16 square feet of air around the food that I'm doing. So watch this. I've got 4 baguettes that I'm popping in. Now, you're right. You've got controls for the top burner, the bottom burner, the function that you want the oven to perform everywhere from convection. And by the way, yeah, we've borrowed technology from $2,000 and $3,000 ovens, rotisserie or a combination of the two. I've already got my timer set down here. Now, here's the cool part. On the package, it's going to tell me to set this for about 13 minutes. Because our oven has the technology built into it that it does, look, I just gave you 4 to 5 minutes back in your life and your party, rather than sitting here to, you know, waiting for the oven. So we're going to let that bake. And you know what? The other thing that you mentioned, full-size pizzas. Well, you know what? It's a little bigger than full-size pizzas because a normal toaster oven holds about a 12-inch, pizza from the grocer's freezer. It's like a training pizza. But if you want to go to the pizzerias, you're going to start at that 14-inch pizza. And Shannon, this is going to give you that 14-inch pizza. all of your bakeware is going to fit in here. And for me, that's huge because so many of these items come along and they work really good, but you got to buy all kinds of special products and special bakeware. But with ours, yours works with it just fine. And what I love, Shannon, what I really love is the convection technology, because that means that when you're cooking thick crust pizza and you want those results perfect every time, you want to make sure that you're using the same type of technology that the bakers are using. And that's what I love with this. Look at the steam coming out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this right over here. And we keep saying that you can use your regular sized bakeware. Well, you know what? Let's do that. My wife, who's so creative, went on Pinterest, found the coolest thing, man. So you're going to take your regular muffin pan, 12 muffins, right? No, none of the training 6 sizes like most of these guys. And this is going to slide right in. Now, what this is going to do is this is actually going to create some cookie bowls for you. And I know I have a couple in the fridge that are finishing off here that are just absolutely fantastic when they're done. Everything you love to do in your oven, all of your baking, your roasting, your broiling, your braising, no matter what it is, now you're going to be able to do it with less energy, in way less time, and to your point, with the style that is just the hottest thing right now, those French doors. So Shannon, again, whether we're baking, whether we are broiling, whether we're toasting, whether we want a convector rotisserie, Elite, and I mean, would you expect anything less, has got it covered for you in our 45-liter oven. This thing's amazing.
It's true. Hey, by the way, we have, I think, fewer than 2,000, and it is back with a vengeance. So a little over 1,000, 1,200 only. By the way, tell Trisha, if you hadn't already married her, I would marry her because she could do cameras and to come up with the cookie bowls. I mean, you had me at hello. But you can use your regular bakeware. And case in point, well, full disclosure, I use both my Curtis Stone and my Wolfgang Puck, oven. I don't use regular ovens. That's what I use as my ovens, but both of them, and they're fine ovens. When I put a regular full-size pizza in, it folds up. It almost folds into its own takeout box because it's just a little too small for the back end. So your full-size lasagna, your 9x13, your deep dish casserole, your muffin pans. I wouldn't say a full cookie sheet, but I will say this, with an interior of 15.5 inches in width, 12.5 inches in height, and 12.5 inches in depth. Mark, you're right, that's deeper than a regular, it boldly goes and deeper where any toaster oven would go. This is what I would call probably a 3/4 sheet. So this is pretty close to the size that most of us have. And remember, now this doubles, of course, as your crumb tray or your drip, or I'm sorry, you've got your drip pan at the bottom for easy cleaning. But remember, you don't have to buy the itsy bitsy teeny tiny rinky dinky bakeware. It's real bakeware. It's a real oven. But the thing is, there are no hot and cold spots. You don't have to worry about preheating. It heats evenly. You have the separate thermostatic control, which is brilliant. The convection technology, slow cook bake, rotisserie. The rotisserie I have sold, and Mark, I've done them with you. We've done them here at HSN. I've sold just rotisserie ovens for this price. The rotisserie, the skewer, the remover, the flex pay, 30-day return policy. Here's a pan just to show you size that we put on the interior. What are you doing for me next in your kitchen?
You know, there was a time when what you're looking at right now was, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and still is if you're looking to build that in to a regular oven at home. But look what you've got here. You've got the ability to create these incredible dishes, these big meats, these roasts, these leg of lambs like we've got here, the chicken I'm going to show you up front. And because of the size, because of the capacity, because of everything we're including with this, you can bake all of your veggies right at the bottom. And while we're here, let's have another look, because you want to talk about the high-end design and the high-end features in an item where if I look at the screen, I don't even know what's going on. You have separate controls for the top and bottom. Each of those elements has individual heating controls. I have never seen that. I've been working with these machines for so long at any price. You've got everywhere from your off convection, rotisserie, and then a combination of the two. You want to do some speed rotisserie, that's the way to do it. And at the bottom, you've got your timer. Now, just like the highest quality timers they build into spas and pools, we want you to turn it past 20 so we can get the most accurate timer we can. And then you're going to back it off if it's under 20 minutes. And we've even given you the little pictures for the toast, which to me is fantastic. And I got to tell you something. If you've ever manned the toaster on a Sunday morning brunch, 2 at a time, When you can do 10 slices at once, holy moly, that's just the best. And again, when it comes time to bake and feed a lot of people, you've got the space that you need here without a doubt. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff to protect my hands here because this is hot. This is the real deal. So we've got some mac and cheese with that beautiful toast on the top. There we go. And we're going to pull out. There we go. Just like that. And then let me grab our lasagna. The bottom tray is completely removable, just like that. I got to tell you something. When it comes time for ooey gooey, when it comes time for, gathering the family around, you mentioned the COVID-15, COVID-20, COVID-30. I mean, who knows how long we're going to be and how big that number is going to get. But I got to tell you something. If you got to eat, you might as well eat something yummy, tasty, perfectly baked, ooey gooey, steamy, and perfect. And the best thing, Shannon, I'm just going to pause here because I want you to see this, okay? This is the interior of your oven. I don't have to bend to get in here. I don't have to hurt my back. I don't have to crouch. I don't have to do anything to get into this oven, whether it's pull food out or whether it's to clean it. Listen, it's an oven. You're going to have to clean it eventually, but the cool thing is it's easy to get at. So no matter what you're cooking, how much space you need, how many people that you're looking to entertain, this is absolutely going to do the job for you. And I love our monkey bread. Makes me think of my son all the time. He loves doing this for Christmas. I mean, ooey, gooey, sticky, hot, yummy. That's just gorgeous, you guys. So, let's have a look here. We talked about speed baking. I want you to look here. Our baguettes are actually done. It's only been about 7 or 8 minutes, and you can see we've got that nice browning, we've got that nice toasting. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 3 of them in there, just like that, and I'm going to borrow one, because what I love about this oven is it allows me to be creative and do all kinds of fun things that I wouldn't normally do when I have to dig around in the giant oven, wait for it all to heat up. So I'm going to go ahead and take our baguette, just like that. We're going to unfold it, and now watch this. This is kind of fun to prepare for the week. You've seen the sub shops do this. It only takes a couple of minutes, and then when it's sandwich time, this just couldn't be easier. So I'm going to go ahead and take that right off like that so we can give it a melt. And I'm going to pop this guy right on with our chicken like that. And then nothing better in my world than cheddar bacon chicken burgers. I just brought these right off the grill. What I love about this, it's like having a salamander in my house. Now, if you're not sure what a salamander is, it's a very expensive piece of equipment that sits in a restaurant that allows you to finish things off and melt cheese and get things all done. You're going to get the helper handle, which is fantastic, especially if you're dealing with this hot. Now watch this. These controls are so responsive, so exact. I'm going to slide it in there and watch this. This is the freedom I don't have with my oven. I'm going to turn the bottom off because I don't need it. I'm going to crank the top. And if I wanted to toast the bottom just a little bit more, unlike a broil in the oven, which shuts everything off, I can actually warm again from the bottom if I wanted to. And if I wanted to speed things up, I can go ahead and make sure that that convection is set. And what that convection means, by the way, there's a fan inside that turns. It was borrowed from the baking industry to give light, fluffy, perfect results every time. So we're going to bring it into your home in an oven that's so compact, you can use it anywhere. A second oven during the holidays, if you've got a lot of people coming over, if you're like us in your RV, and you want to do a beautiful glazed chicken. And here's what happens with rotisserie chickens, and you can see this. Everything bastes in its own juices. Everything absolutely lives to make that chicken crisp and steamy and yummy and absolutely perfect. So again, Shannon, whether it's baking, broiling, braising, makes no difference. This oven is absolutely going to be what you need. Now come on over here. It's only been a couple of minutes. You want to talk about speed baking? It takes 11 to 14 minutes to make cookies in a regular oven. These have been in there for less than 6. Again, because we're not heating up that giant outside. So when I want to go ahead and take some croissants, fan them out, and slide them right in on top for a quick lunch. And again, because I've got those multiple controls, here's what I love. Instead of just melting the cheese on top like a traditional oven would do, I can go ahead and turn the bottom element on as well as the top. So now I'm getting heat from both the top and the bottom. This oven gives me complete control. And I got to tell you, spending the kind of time in the kitchen that we're spending right now and experimenting with some of the dishes that we're experimenting with right now and spreading our creative culinary wings, I got to tell you something. This is such a great companion product with that kind of mentality, that kind of thinking, because the results that come out of it, I got to show you this again. you are going to be absolutely knocked over by, especially when you look at everything you're getting for the price that you see on the screen there, you guys. I paid more for toasters.
No, it's really true. And Mark, do you still have that prime rib set up? Because
Come on back here, absolutely.
Look at how pretty this is. If you went to your hotel,
and it's gorgeous.
I mean, oh, there's a leg of lamb. That's what it is. Okay.
That's a leg of lamb. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
Exactly. If you go to the hotels, this is the star dish. This is what goes on the marquee. This is what people come in for holidays for. Now, it's so fast and it's so easy. You can do it on your countertop, and there are no rules. There are no limits. So we've been talking for just a couple of seconds here. Like I said, I loved having a salamander in the kitchen that I worked with. So after just a few seconds, and if you like the cheese melted a bit more, let's go ahead and look at that. Ooey, gooey, cheesy, melty, absolutely gorgeous. So let's go ahead and bring this over here, finish off our burgers. We have our pizza up there. We've got so many people here. I can tell you what, Shannon, whenever we do these shows, we always send out a little bit of a notice to our friends. Heads up, there's deliveries coming. I'm telling you.
Hey, do you know what? I'm coming over for curbside. I'm inviting myself. I'll be there for curbside delivery. Well, Mark,
exactly.
Awesome job. As always, my best to you and Trisha. And boy, you always make me hungry. Thank you, Mark. All right, don't hang up. And you know, Prince, just as a comparison, I'd love to show this because it's an old analogy in the kitchen. Yeah, it's pretty, but you know how they say, if you're looking, you're not cooking? So this, even if you just got the added advantage of the real estate of you eat with your eyes, prettiest thing, best way to cook, best way to bake, rotisserie bake. It's like having that salamander, a warmer,